Are there people or situations around you that make it hard for you to feel like you are thriving? Or maybe you've tried to improve yourself, but certain influences keep dragging you back. In this video, we will talk about how your environment might be stopping you from being your best self. So stick with me because each of these steps will help you see the impact of your environment and how you can take back control to become who you truly want to be. Welcome back, my love. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. Your physical environment can have a surprising impact on your mood, energy levels, and even your sense of self. Ask yourself, does your space feel cluttered, dark, or draining? Or is it a space that encourages focus, relaxation, and joy? I used to live in a small, cramped apartment with minimal light when I was living in New York back in the day, and it took a toll on my mood daily. Once I added brighter lighting, tidied up, and added a few plants here and there, I noticed a big shift in my energy and focus. So start by decluttering, creating organization systems, and adding elements that make you feel good, like plants or art, or maybe pictures of your family, or anything that makes you feel good about yourself. These small changes can help your physical space work for you instead of against you. How relationships deeply affect us, often more than we realize. So, my love, take a moment to think about the people you spend the most time with. Do they uplift you, support your growth, and respect your boundaries? Or do they drain you, make you doubt yourself, or even criticize you? During a difficult time, I realized some of my friendships were actually holding me back. I had a friend that every time that I had a success at work, I could feel she was not so happy and started to drain my energy and make me see the things negative about what I was living. So that's when I decided that it was time to set boundaries and focused on more positive connections. And I felt more motivated and confident. So it's not about cutting people off, of course, but about creating a circle that genuinely supports you. So are you constantly engaging in self doubt or are you building yourself up? This is important to identify so you can start to shift that energy for something that is more positive for you. I used to have this inner dialogue that was critical and self limiting, and that kept me from growing for a while. So, taking a moment to notice your thoughts and actively working on reframing them can create a huge shift. When you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, try to ask, is this thought helping me or holding me back? And then reframe it into something positive. And over time, you can reshape your mental environment into one that supports your growth. And once you do that, let me tell you, your environment will change too for a more positive one. Whether you work from home or in an office, your workspace impacts your productivity and mental health. And I'm sure you've noticed it. So the question is it a place where you can focus or is it distracting and disorganized? I know that I used to work from a messy desk when I was a student with random papers and items cluttering the surface, which made it hard to concentrate. So once I created a dedicated, I mean, I learned that over time, right? But I started to dedicate, organize workspace where I could be more motivated to work. And it was easier, of course, to stay focused. So, my love, I invite you to make small changes to keep your workspace clear and organized, and add a few personal touches to make it feel inviting. And let me tell you, your productivity is gonna increase. Okay, this step is super important because the media you consume has a powerful effect on your mindset. So, if you are regularly watching or reading negative or dramatic content, it might be adding to your stress or affecting your self esteem. I noticed that when I consumed a lot of news and drama heavy shows, I felt more anxious. So when I shifted to consuming more educational, uplifting content, I felt better and more inspired. So try switching out some of your media consumption for content that motivates and empowers you. And this small change can create a huge shift in your mindset. Even if you feel down, for example, you can even watch a comedy and you can feel that there is a shift in your mindset, right? If it's a good one. Your daily habits set the tone for your environment, and especially when it comes to how you start and end your day. Think about your morning and evening routines. Are they helping you feeling energized and grounded? Or do you feel rushed, stressed, and overwhelmed? For example, I used to start my day by jumping straight into work, which left me feeling frazzled. First things like Instagram, and then taking a shower, eating something, drinking my coffee, and boom, out of the door. Maybe it sounds familiar to you. I don't know. And now I start with a short morning routine that includes stretching, setting intentions for the day, and having a healthy breakfast that I prepared the night before. And all my clothes are already prepared for the next day. And that helps me in the morning to feel so relaxed and prepared for the day ahead. So, my love, I invite you to create routines that set you up for success rather than chaos. Maybe you can even writing down in a journal saying maybe from 7 to 7:30 I'm taking my breakfast, from 7:30 to 8 I am getting ready, and maybe just like a plan, a success plan. And let me tell you, your life is going to shift. Your physical health directly affects how you feel and perform. Are you taking care of yourself with regular exercise, sleep, and a balanced diet? I notice that when I am skipping on sleep and not eating well, my energy levels and mood will suffer. So, of course, once in a while I have a burger, let's be real, love it. But improving my diet, getting enough rest, and exercising regularly had a huge positive impact. So, simple changes in your health habits can increase your energy and mental clarity, making it easier to work towards your goals and feel good in your environment. And often we say we are what we eat. So, what are you? We always changing every single minute. Did you know that your body is completely different every 7 years. We are changing all the time. Engaging in self development for the mind, not body now, is an ongoing process that allows you to constantly improve. So if you surround yourself with reminders to grow, like self development books, educational videos, or a vision board, it keeps you in a growth mindset. When I began investing in self development, it shifted how I view my own potential and my confidence increased. And you can start by creating a space or time dedicated to learning something new or setting goals. And if you are looking for resources, my Amazon store has some great recommendations to support your growth. And if you're interested, you can find the link in the description below. It's hard to grow if you are always on the go. But reflection gives you a chance to step back, look at what's working and what's not. And once you identify that, you will be more inclined to go through what's working. You can ask yourself, what challenges did I face this week and how did I handle them? What could I improve? Taking this time to pause lets you make adjustments and can give you a better sense of control over your environment and your life. Because the goal, right, is to create the best version of yourself, the greatest one. So, how will you know if you don't take a minute to pause and identify what's working and what's not? Had digital spaces, social media, emails, messages, they are extensions of your environment and can deeply affect your mindset. So, if your social media feed is full of negative or triggering content, it can leave you feeling drained. A while back, I unfollowed accounts that made me feel less than or triggered, and I noticed an immediate difference in my mood. So, my love, clean your digital space by following people who inspires you and by creating boundaries like designed time to check emails and messages. Your digital space should be uplifting, not anxiety inducing. So, of course, creating an environment that supports your growth isn't a one time task, it's an ongoing journey. And each step helps you cultivate a space that empowers and uplifts you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm so proud of you for taking these steps, and I see you in the next video.